I just tried out the viral Call AI app one-on-one. I tap the camera icon and take a photo of my meal. Within a few seconds, the artificial intelligence analyzes all the values in this meal, such as fat, protein, and carbohydrates. Then it adds it to my food diary. And I built this app in just 30 minutes without using any code. The Call AI app was created in May 2024 by two high school students who were only 18 years old. Today, it ranks 6th in the health category on the App Store and has been downloaded over 5 million times. It has received more than 95,000 reviews with a rating of 4.8 and above. Their current annual revenue is approximately $30 million. Lovable is a tool that lets you create mobile app prototypes without writing any code. Innate is an open source automation and agent development platform. You can use it for free either in the cloud or on your own computer, whichever you prefer. It helps you design AI automations and agents without any coding knowledge. Additionally, in this system, we use the OpenAir Vision model. They click the camera button and take a photo of their meal. The image is sent to the OpenAir Vision API. Its calories and macronutrient values are analyzed. Then, the Lovable interface is updated with this information. If you also want to learn how you can develop your own applications like this, how you can create your own solutions with the support of artificial intelligence without any technical knowledge or coding skills, then this video is just for you. Let's get started. This is how the application looks. When you start right away, as you can see, calorie tracking has become easier. Take a photo of your meal and instantly learn its nutritional value. When you click Start Now, you can see how this application makes a difference in long-term results, supported by real user data. After that, we enter our height and weight information. We enter how many times a week we exercise. We enter our goal. Is it to lose weight, maintain your weight, or gain weight? Then we enter a date of birth here. The daily calorie requirement came out as 2,530. 126 grams of protein, 365 grams of carbohydrates, and 63 grams of fat. When we click Save Results, a screen like this appears. All of our daily needs are listed here right now. But since there are no meal records, you can't see any meal entries. Here at the bottom right, we can see that by taking a photo, we can have a meal analyzed. And here at the top left, we can also have a meal analyzed just by speaking, by saying it out loud. And we're going to test both of these now. Since I'm mirroring this phone, its camera won't work when I click on it. Yes, that's why I'm switching to the mobile app. Let me show you the logic here again. Let's open the mobile app like this. I'm clicking Start Now. Mobility settings, height, weight, continue. To lose weight, again, 98.05.04. Now we've arrived here. All our values are here, as you can see. I'm clicking Adding the hamburger photo. The system has started working. It says Analyzing. As you can see here, the image has appeared here. The AI took this uploaded image, examined it, and generated its report. Here we analyzed it with OpenAI, and the analysis is complete. And when it comes here, the completed meal is cheeseburger with lettuce, pickles, red onion, ketchup, mayonnaise. Well, it's a cheeseburger. It has lettuce, onion, red onion, ketchup, mayonnaise, cheddar cheese, and sesame seeds on the bun, he says. It says sesame seed bun. It actually says to consume with caution. By adjusting the prompt here, we can make this part completely in Turkish. But what's important is that, as you can see here, it entered the calorie information for this product. It said 700 calories. There are 40 grams of carbohydrates, 40 grams of fat, and 35 grams of protein in this cheeseburger. This way, you can track your daily nutrition here. By taking a photo, you can automatically keep track. Is what you ate in line with your daily macro values or not? Did you meet your calorie needs or did you fall short? You can see it. Now we can also do this by voice. Today I ate 3 slices of pizza. There were 10 onion rings on the side. There was a medium-sized serving of French fries. And I also drank a regular cola. Now the voice is being sent and the analysis has already started. As you can see here, it will analyze what I ate and drank based on what I said and reflect it in the system again. So we can use it visually as well, using the section above for visuals. And we can also use it by voice from the section below. It analyzes and reflects it on the platform. That's how the system works. The meal was successfully recorded by voice. I also automatically added the voice recorded meal here. As you can see, 3 slices of pizza, 10 onion rings, medium fries, classic cola. By the way, the calorie count for this turned out to be quite high. 1,770 calories. We filled 98% of our daily calorie allowance. It ended with cheeseburger and pizza, onion rings, fries, and cola. All our food is finished. You can also see it here on the side. Here it says 44 grams of protein. But since we ate pizza, there are 270 grams of carbohydrates and 71 grams of fat in this menu. This second one really filled up, as you can see. We use this app both with voice and with photos. We saw how the FitTakip app works. FitTakip will be optimized for the Turkish market, and we will bring the success that Call AI generally achieves to the local market. By analyzing this type of app, studying successful applications on the App Store, and finding their shortcomings or adapting them to local markets with such solutions, you can achieve very successful results. FitTakip will be one of these as well. So watch closely and follow the app's success. But what I want to show you is actually how you can do this yourself, how you can do similar work. The purpose of this channel, in this digital academy, is to show you how you can benefit from artificial intelligence automations and AI agents in the new world order and new ways of working, and how you can develop your own applications with vibe coding without any coding knowledge. You will learn all of this. Now I'm continuing. How did we set up this system in Lovable? Which prompts did I write? By the way, you'll be able to find all of these as files under the lesson. After that, as you can see, we created a design like this for the welcome page, and then we moved on. We arrived at the long-term results section of the welcome page ID, as you can see. I created this page. For this page, I also had it state that it is supported by real user data. I requested a full-width stripe comparison chart for 6 months. The reason is traditional dieting. And at level 2, fit tracking. You can see it here on the screen. I also got the visual here from Unsplash. I continued on. By the way, after these are created, sometimes errors can occur. It also fixes the errors. If we come across one, I'll show you. After this, we moved on to the height and weight section. I gave the prompt for this height and weight section. Let's calculate your ideal plan. Let's write it down. We continued by creating it like this, as you can see, asking to enter your height and weight. In these parts, the logic is generally that we create a form in a TypeScript style for ourselves so that we can collect information in this form, so that we can provide this information to the AI. This way, we collected the information. Here, this time, it turned out to be another 73. When it turned out to be 73, this kind of information came up. At the very end, we say save the results. For all of these, we write prompts on the side. For example, there was an error here. I told it to fix this error, and it did. By the way, it can review and fix errors on its own. That's one of the nice things about Lovable. By the way, vibe coding is going to rise a lot. It's going to progress a lot. With vibe coding, you can develop any application you want. You can develop solutions for your home. You can develop solutions for your work. I'm going to create a lot of content like this. I hope you're enjoying it. So, we've come to the dashboard. I'll move on to the dashboard after saving this, for example. The dashboard is a bit detailed. I wanted a summary. On the left, it should say fit tracking. On the right icon, there should be a logout section. Let's select the date so we can see which day we're making an entry for. Whatever today's date is, we'll enter the meals for today. You can also automate this. It can also automatically fetch the date from the device. A floating yellow camera button. I wanted a floating camera button that moves around on the right or left. And so on and so forth. I said it started creating this. So you can see the create dashboard page like this, and this dashboard was generated. From here, you can select a date and at least check previous days in the database. You can view the information. After it was generated like this, as you can see, it placed our daily needs below. But right now, our consumption is 0. Now, after creating this part, this section will take a bit of time, but with the right prompts, you can create it quickly and get to this point. By the way, I also have a membership system. We will integrate this into the membership system. In the next video, it will become much more advanced. At this point, what's important for us is to get the food photo from the user. That's where all the magic starts anyway. So, as you can see, this button here lets you open it and take a food photo. Okay. But how does this work? A food photo will be taken, but where will the processing happen for this? This is where Inaten comes into play. Inaten is a platform for creating artificial intelligence, automation, and AI agents. You can perform operations entirely with drag and drop. When you click the plus here, you can add these things you see here, what we call nodes, into this area. By connecting these together, you can perform operations by linking them to each other. In our case, our process starts with a webhook, because there is data coming in from here. We send an image from here, and we need a webhook to capture this data. We send the image exactly to the address located here. This is our webhook address. The image is automatically sent to this address. After it is sent to this address, we have a system here. We try to make a detection. Did we receive an image or an audio file? That's what's important. If it's audio, the process continues from the section below. If it's an image, it continues from the section above. Now, since we received audio, let me explain the audio part. We'll also send another image like this. So I'll find another image and we'll send that one. In that case, we look at the system above. Now it has detected this. Since we received audio, as you can see, the system outputted from here. Then we place the transcribe audio node here. We're using OpenAI's and I tell it to transcribe the audio coming from here. Today, I ate 3 slices of pizza. There were 10 onion rings on the side. There was a medium-sized serving of fries, and he said he drank a regular cola as well. So it converted my voice recording into text. Why do we need this? Because we can't feed the AI model directly with audio. We need to convert it first. That's why we transcribed it into text. After that, we added this transcribed text to a model, to an AI agent. And we said, identify the food in the text. In other words, identify the foods mentioned in this text, find their nutritional values, and, if possible, calculate them based on portion size. Give me the following. The name of the food, estimated calories, estimated macronutrient values, and nutritional values. And be realistic. Always assume standard portion sizes, because I might not specify the portion size. In that case, it will need to imagine a standard portion and provide that to me. If there is any uncertainty, make sure to state this clearly and explicitly. As you can see, when we print out the results, it calculated everything. 3 slices of pizza, 10 onion rings, all their calories. You can see this in the JSON. The total calories are 1,770. Protein 44. Carbohydrates are 270 grams. It calculated fats as 71 grams. All right, we have another agent here. With this agent, we're trying to convert this output, especially into a specific format so that it goes to the webhook exactly as we want. That way, it's also easy for us to transfer the data. As a result, just like we did here, the data is automatically reflected here. A response is sent from the system. Logically, in order for it to be displayed right here, we need to format this output. That's why we have another agent like this. It comes here. Please parse the following content to JSON. The following content is the calorie calculation text we generated earlier. Also, please add health suggestions. So let's break this down and see. At the same time, the health suggestion you see below also comes from here. It gives a health suggestion based on this food. For example, as you can see here, it warned me that I could opt for smaller portions. And in this way, it turns into an output like this. What did this mean for us? In the end, from this complex view, we got a meaningful output. We received explanations, health suggestions, calories, carbs, carbohydrates, fats, everything. So by sending this correctly to the webhook, we can receive organized information from the webhook to our website or application. As you can see from here, we send back all incoming items, meaning everything that comes in. Whatever we direct here goes there. And as output, we only sent this here. And when we send this as output to the webhook, we get a result like this in front of us, as you can see. All right, I'll find another meal right away. Now, we found this picture of chicken pilaf. Chickpea chicken pilaf, that's one. All right, we're going to ask about this. Let's come over here. Right now, it's waiting here for testing, waiting for something to come from the webhook. But as soon as you make this active, it will automatically process everything that comes in. Let's add chicken pilaf from here. There we go, it's being analyzed. The system has started here. As you can see, it will process like this here as well. It will analyze the image, then it will go to the OpenAI chat modal. In the chat modal, OpenAI analyzes it. Chicken pilaf will appear here in a moment as well. There it is. Hoppa. Turkish chicken and chickpea pilaf is a traditional Turkish dish made with rice and boiled, shredded chicken. So he asked, how did he understand the classic Turkish chickpea pilaf? By the way, when it comes to classic Turkish chickpea pilaf, it's served with boiled and shredded chicken, chickpeas, and things like salt and black pepper. It says 475 calories. It has 55 grams of protein, 25 grams of protein, 55 grams of carbohydrates, and 12 grams of fat. Now let's talk about how this visual part worked. I know you're curious about this. As you can see, our data came from the webhook. You can see what came in. This is what came in. Okay, chicken, chickpeas. It also recognized the black pepper from here. That's why it's mentioning it. It also detected the salt. All right. Since the visual came from here, this time it went from the top. As you can see, it turned green here. We have a node in OpenAI called Analyze Image. Here, identify in the food in the image, and its is the exact opposite of the one below. There it was finding the one in the text. Here, it's finding the image. Our prompt is like this. Calculate the name of the dish, estimated calories, etc. As you can see here, the name of the dish is chicken Turkish, Turkish chicken and chickpea pilaf, chicken and chickpea rice. This is a traditional Turkish dish made with rice. Here, everything they wrote there is written, as you can see. In fact, it even writes in more detail. You can see it like this. Per serving, it's usually 250 to 300 grams. It says that in this image, it's a 250 to 300 gram serving. If there's a chicken pilaf vendor, they could say whether it's accurate, but generally, it's always correct. The calories are 450 to 500 kilocalories. Protein is 25 grams, carbohydrates are 55 grams, and fats are 12 grams. It says there's about 150 grams of white rice inside. That comes out to about 200 calories, it says. It says there are 4 grams of protein and 45 grams of carbohydrates. It also says there's about 100 grams of chicken. This provides 31 grams of protein. In fact, it even calculates the oil or butter to be used. It has listed 40 calories from that. It has calculated the chickpeas. She put 50 grams of chickpeas. It calculated 90 calories from that, and so on and so forth. In this way, it takes the image and analyzes it. Based on what's in the picture, it estimates how much of each item there is, makes its calculations accordingly, and gives you the calorie count of the meal you ate. It's such a powerful system, and as you can see, this is how it works. It also provides the output here like this. We take this output, we give it to our AI agent again, and say, give this to me in the correct format because I'm going to send it via webhook. It then provides the description. It also gives a health suggestion. It says that it's a good meal in terms of protein and carbohydrates. But still, you might consider maintaining a balanced diet. If you add vegetables or something with fiber on the side, you'll have a more nutritious and healthier meal. It suggests making a salad on the side. All right, at rice restaurants, they also add tomatoes and cucumbers. Okay, as you can see, we passed the output like this again. Basically, that's what we did. We passed it. Here we broke down something that looked complicated and complex into pieces. We're sending it in a meaningful way from the webhook so that it can be easily captured and reflected here. And as you can see, it's been reflected. By the way, while you're inside Lovable, this system will keep refreshing itself over and over again. In some cases, the data might disappear completely. Now we've added audio, we've added visuals, and as I said, you can see how I was able to make this application and how long it took by looking at these prompts and their lengths. What did I say? Let's find a spot here. I said, there was an error like this. Fix it. Fixing it. Apparently, there is a problem with the webhook connection. Your camera function is detecting, but sending to the webhook fails. For example, there was an error while setting up the webhook. To fix this, he told me to improve the webhook communication part of this code and enhance the error handling methods. Okay? Now here's what I did with the webhook connection. As you can see, it now reports in detail what it does. So, detailed console logs are being added. Why is it doing this? Because when an error occurs, we need to know what's happening there in order to catch it. We're testing. There was an error. We didn't understand anything because we didn't have any logs. So we say, let's add a log there so we can see what's happening. We add a log there. After this log, we can see what's going on. That's why a console log was added here. The core settings were clearly specified, right? This way, there's no blocking. So I first get the response as text and then convert it to JSON for debugging. He said, I'm checking the data more strictly. This is how you fix things. This is how you write with prompts, as you can see. For example, in this way, I separately provide the information that the reflection, that is the data, was sent to the webhook. We're trying to fix it and so on. In the end, we fixed it. So as I said, if you have a project in mind, if you want to develop an application, if you just want to spend a weekend coding, or if you want to turn it into a product using AI agents, artificial intelligence automations, maybe it won't be 30 million, but it could be 1 million. These are really, really crazy numbers for an app. We can build this easily. You might have an idea that puts you ahead of everyone else. I can't know what's in your mind, but your only limit is always your imagination. You can do anything. The important thing is to combine this coding, the no-code platform, N8N, and again the no-code agent platform, to create solid workflows in the background and bring out a great product. As you can see here, a product has emerged. All of these will be saved to the database. After that, we can add a fitness coach, diet plan, recipes, everything to this. Everything is under our control. I hope I've been able to inspire you about what can be done and that you've seen how smoothly and easily I was able to do all this. If you want to get training on these topics or develop your own systems, I would be very happy to support you. We are a family that is growing bigger and bigger. Everyone helps each other, and the first agencies have started to be established. Our students started earning money as early as the second month. They have started providing services in this field. The business world is changing. As you can see, the ways of doing business, coding, and developing applications are changing right before our eyes. Everyone needs to adapt to this new world. Those who are left behind will truly lose out. They will lose their jobs and miss out on opportunities. You can be one of those who move forward. If you want to see more videos like this and you like this video, hit the like button. If you want our uploaded videos to appear at the top of your homepage as notifications, you can follow the Digital Academy channel so you don't miss any videos. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.